Hello there, Scorpio. Let's get your love reading done. Find out what the messages are for you. Scorpio, love messages, love guidance for you. Thank you for your patience with my singing while I'm shuffling your cards. Now keep in mind, Scorpio, that if you resonated with the title of the video, then there's a chance that there's a message for you. But what I'm trying to do is get a header, a title card for going forward. Now this is really interesting. There's that Virgo energy. I'm just thinking about how much you were in the Virgo. You were in the Virgo reading. Interesting. But it wasn't in like a happy it wasn't in a happy thing. It was like watch out for bad boys. But I know I don't know. Sorry. It's, the cards come out as they come out, so let's find out what that Virgo energy is all about. But it's like wanting something tangible, something real, something earthly, something grounded. The queen and the archetypal personalities of the tarot, the Queen of Pentacles is all about receiving the resources of the earth and turning it into something significant for sustenance. Like it's one thing if you've got like an agave plant and you're just like, what am I going to do with that? But then you realize, oh, well, there's this nectar inside of it and I can do something with it, and you know what you can do with it, right? It's one thing if there's like bees that are hanging out and they're like creating honey, but what are all the things that you can do with honey? You can make mead, right? You can use it in all kinds of things. So that the Queen of Pentacles is all about turning resources that already exist into something really special. That's something that nourishes, something that brings life, something that brings something beautiful. But what does that mean for Scorpio? I'm not going to try to connect you too much to the Virgo reading. I'm going to look at what these Scorpios, these healthy, whole, beautiful Scorpios who want a love message need to know. Like, I feel like you are desiring that kind of connection with someone where it's like it sustains your body, something that sustains your life force, something that's grounded, something that's whole, something that's real. That's why you love Virgo so much, is because they bring it. I got my my BNSF friend is just about to come by. If you've watched enough of my readings, you know they like to make their visits while I'm doing my readings. You done? So he's going to be squeaking and squealing for a little while as he's going by. I think he's done honking though. There's a bunch of train crossings down the road that where cars want to cross over, because I live in downtown Bellingham, Washington. And so he honks at all the crossings coming up. And then he honks at all the crossings going that way. Yeah. There he goes. Okay. Let's get more information for Scorpio about attracting this kind of connection. Attracting this earthy, sustaining, like very physical, very tangible, very sensual connection. There it is. We have another archetypal personality, and that is, it's a Gemini card. So we got two mercurially ruled signs coming up. The Page of Swords he's very much about speaking up and he's having the energy of being the protector. He's having the energy of being a little bit naive when he goes forward and starts conversations, but that can be a good thing. In the times that we were, young and dumb, naive, when we were children, we were like, we could just walk up and talk to anybody, right? We could just say anything to anybody about where we're at and what we want, and we weren't all that worried about it, because we knew we weren't trying to have something serious with other people. So it's like, no big deal. You can just totally be yourself. And then there's the Two of Swords who comes in. This has been a noisy fire truck went by. trains, fire trucks, all for Scorpio. That's lucky you. The Two of Swords came up. Now this is starting to get interesting. We're looking at choices. The Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. We're looking at choices for Scorpio. I think there's some of you who subconsciously think that you have to make some kind of decision between being vulnerable and being able to be committed in a relationship, and losing your independence, losing your youth, right? If I grow up, if I allow myself to be in a committed connection with somebody, then I'm going to lose my independence. I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do. When it's either or. That's what that Two of Swords lady is like. It's either or. Either I'm going to be a grown-up and have a relationship and lose all of my independence, or I'm going to be like totally alone and be able to do whatever I want whenever I want. But excuse me. The reason that these cards are bringing this information to you is because they want you to know that you don't have to sacrifice your independence in order to have this beautiful connection that you're looking for. This Queen of Pentacles, earthly relationship that you're looking for. You don't have to lose your independence. You just have to be considerate and responsible for your partner. You can still do all the things. You can. You can still do all the things. You just have to be considerate and have healthy communication skills. Excuse me. In the comments, there might be questions like, oh yeah, you can really do anything you want to do if you're in a committed relationship with someone. Yeah, but you got to communicate that so that your partner has the ability to get out of the relationship if it's not working for them. Okay. So it's really important to be honest, but it's also really important to allow your partner to go if they're not happy with the choices that you're making. So that's the balance, right? That's where that Two of Swords energy is. It's just like, it's not either or, it's about balance. It's about maintaining, helping your partner maintain their feeling of safety in the relationship. So let's look at some long-term trajectories for Scorpio. That's what I've been choosing to do for these relationship readings that I've been doing so far. I want to look at long-term trajectories. I like this. They got the Page of Cups that's coming up. So 2 pages now. I see your energy being like, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to give it a try. And I'm going to have someone that I can connect with on this emotional level. Someone that I can be honest and vulnerable with. You're ready to attract that. You're ready to have that kind of connection with someone that can build into something. And from this like youthful, just starting out vibration that you're having, it can grow into something that's like the Queen energy, that's quite a bit more mature. So it will grow into something more mature over time, but it has to start out just being like, like children having fun together. Children being honest and having fun together. Being clear about who they are and what they want. Even if it's like not your standard ideal, like you have ideas, you have needs, you have desires. Everyone has those that are not like the standard ideal partner kinds of things. It's better to just get them out in the open at the beginning of the relationship. That way the person, your potential partner, has the ability to say, that's not me. But if they're like, okay, that's me too, well then all systems go. You might be able to build something really stable from that. Okay? So this is where I leave off, Scorpio. Things are looking good for you in the upcoming future with your connections with lovers. I'll see you later on. Love ya.